emotions felt so fake. Not myself, not my best. Felt like I failed the test. But every tear has been a lesson. Rejection can be God's protection. Long, hard road to get that redemption, but no shortcuts to a blessing. Yeah, I'm faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Gotta say it's really been a while, but now I got back that smile. I'm so thankful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Now you see me shine from a mile. Finally got back that smile. I'm 2.0, remodeled. Used to be dull, now I sparkle. Had a piece of humble pie. That eagle trick saved my life. Now I got a smile like Lionel Richie. Big and bright, need shades just to see me. Trying to stay alive just like I'm the Bee Gees. I'm Mona Lisa masterpiece. Yeah, I'm faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Gotta say it's really been a while, but now I got back that smile. I'm so thankful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Now you see me shine from a mile. Finally got back that smile. Yeah, I'm faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Gotta say it's really been a while, but now I got back that smile. I'm so thankful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Now you see me shine from a mile. Finally got back that smile. I'm so thankful. 'Cause I finally I'm so
Sitting here thinking about it yesterday, about what we did and how we used to play. Just the thought of you brings a smile upon my face. That's how it makes me feel to see you every day. Oh, yeah. Nobody knows what we do between me and you. Come on and take my hand to that special place where smiles come to life and dreams come true. Ooh, I wanna go there. Just take me to that place, yeah. Wish, I wanna go there. Take me there. Just take me to that place, yeah.
Let's make a wish. Close your eyes and count the 5. 'Cause you know that everything will be alright. I see the magic in your eyes. Strong enough, you know, to bring your dreams to life. Oh, yeah. Nobody knows what we do between me and you. Come on and take my hand to that special place. Don't want
shoulder. Cause Bill cried to sleep till his eyes were deep. And I couldn't have been Chucky, Chucky to Petro. Chucky get scared, Chucky so let's go. If I was a rug rat, it would have been so real. Me and my twin would have been just like Phil and Lil.
And with one wish, Blink grant you one trip. When we go on this adventure, who you wanna come with? See, you're my little brother that I'll come get, run with. But it got to be done quick. Though Chucky is scared, and Tommy is sad. And Finn and Lil missing their mommy and dad. So pick a time and date, and find a place. And I guarantee you that we all get home safe.
If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Can't live without me, you wanna, but you get na-na-na. Think it's funny, but honey, can't run the show on your own. I can feel my body shake, there's only so much I can take. I'll show you how a real queen behaves. No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't tame me. And you might think I'm weak without a sword, but if I had one, it'd be bigger than yours. If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Disobey me, then baby, it's off with your head. Gonna change it and make it a world you won't forget. No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't tame me. And you might think I'm weak without a sword, but I'm stronger than I ever was before. All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. In chess, a king can move one space at a time, but queens are free to go wherever they like. You get too close, you'll get a royalty high. So breathe it in to feel alive. All of the kings have their queens on the throne. We will pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
the fellas in the back, sweet singers in the front, cruising down the freeway in the hot, hot sun. Suddenly red blue lights flash us from behind. Loud voice booming, please step out onto the line. Ballet bridge words of comfort, Cena just hides her eyes. Policeman taps the shades, is that a Chevy 69? How bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre. Destination unknown as we're pulling for some gas. Officially placed a poster, reveals a smile from the pack. Elephants and acrobats, lion, snakes, monkey. Billy speaks righteous, Sister Cena says funky. How bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
Every time I look around. It's in my face.
Ringmaster steps up, says the elephants have town. People jump and jive and the clowns are stuck around. TV news and cameras, there's choppers in the sky. Marines, police, reporters ask where, for and why. Pele yells, we're out of here. Cena says right on. Making moves and starting grooves before they knew we were gone. Jumped into the Chevy, headed for big lights. Wanna know the rest? Hey, by the rights. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
Every time I look around. It's in my face. It's in my face. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
Every time I look around. It's in my face. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around. Every time I look around. It's in my face.
I used to be so happy, but without you here, I feel so low. I watch you as you left, but I can never seem to let you go. Cause once upon a time, you were my everything. It's clear to see that time hasn't changed a thing. It's buried deep inside me, but I feel there's something you should know. I will never forget you. You will always be by my side. From the day that I met you, I knew that I would love you till the day I die. And I will never want much more. And in my heart I will always be sure. I will never forget you. And you will always be by my side till the day I die. Till the day I die.
Funny how we both end up here, but everything seems so right.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. We are just a few minutes away from the start of our presentation today. We do have a full house, so we ask at this time that you please try to move towards the center and fill in all the seats so that we may accommodate everyone. Once again, we have a full house of volunteers here today, and we do need to get everyone seated prior to our presentation. So we ask that you move towards the center of the auditorium and fill in all of the seats so that we may accommodate everyone. Just a few minutes away from getting started. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Sometimes you just gotta know that these things fall through.
But I'm still tired and I can't hide my connection with you.
Feeling it, loving it, everything that we do. And all along I knew I had something special with you. But sometimes you just gotta know that these things fall through. I can hide my connection with you. I will never forget you. And you'll always be by my side. You'll always be by my side. The day that I met you, I knew that I would love you till the day I die. 'Cause I want much more. And in my heart, I'll always be sure that I'll never forget you. Never forget you. And you'll always be by my side till the day I die.
Till the day I die. Till the day I die. Till the day I die. Till the day I die. Till the day I die. Till the day I die.
Till the day I die.
It's complicated, it always is. That's just the way it goes. Feels like I waited so long for this. I wonder if it shows. Head underwater, now I can't breathe. It never felt so good. 'Cause I can feel it coming over me. I wouldn't stop it if I could. Will I take over? You know you can't deny. Will I take over? 'Cause something's here tonight. like I'm drowning, like I'm running out of air. Why do I feel like I'm falling when I'm nowhere near the edge? Just let me know. Can you be the one to hold and not let me go? I need to know. Could you be the one to call when I lose control?
I need your love. 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 I need your love.
Could you be the one to call when I lose control? When I lose control. 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 Could you be the one to call when I lose control? I know I can be destructive, and I can change the atmosphere. All I ask from you is patience, some patience, some patience. Just let me know. Can you be the one to hold and not let me go? I need to know. Could you be the one to go when I lose control? When I lose control. 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 Could you be the one to call when I lose control? When I lose control. 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 Could you be the one to call when I lose
Good morning once again, everyone, and welcome. We are 5 minutes away from the beginning of our presentation. Let this serve as your 5-minute call. Please make your way to the auditorium and have a seat. We are once again 5 minutes away from the beginning of our presentation.
And that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, and the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake, shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, and the faker's gonna fake, baby. I'm just gonna shake, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, 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 I shake it off.
Hey, just think while you've been getting down and out about the liars and the dirty cheats of the world, you could have been getting down to this sick beat.
My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, but I'm just gonna shake into the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby? We can shake. Yeah. 'Cause the player's gonna play, and the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake. I shake it off, I shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, and the faker's gonna fake, baby. I'm just gonna shake. I shake it off, I shake it off. 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 Shake it off, I shake it off. I shake it off, I shake it off. You got to shake it off, I shake it off. I shake it off, I shake it off. If I could escape, I would, but first of all, let me say I must apologize for acting stinking, treating you this way. 'Cause I've been acting like sour milk all on the floor. It's your fault you didn't shut the refrigerator. Maybe that's the reason I've been acting so cold. If I could escape and recreate a place that's my own world, and I could be your favorite girl forever, perfectly together. And tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? If I could be sweet. I know I've been a real bad girl. I didn't
'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are.
I'm asking you, athletes, to show the world what it looks like to lead from the heart. Franny, do you have a message for all the athletes?
I love you.
Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
I just want to make my family proud.
I feel so happy to be able to compete with a group of guys that I love.
They said I would never walk, jump, or run. I just proved them all wrong.
You did good.
Thank you. You as well.
We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we've become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. For your glory.
No matter what your disability is, you can compete, and if you train as hard as you have, you can win gold just like I did.
I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Please welcome the Chief Development and Marketing Officer of the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games, Amy Wise.
Hello. Hi. Welcome, everybody. What a video, right? So that video was made in 2018 after the Seattle Games by our friends at ESPN, and it gets me every single time I see it, and it just cuts to the heart of why we do this. In fact, I can't even watch the video before coming up here because it just makes me so emotional, and I'm sure that you guys all feel the same way about it. On behalf of the local organizing committee, I want to thank you for being here today. I also want to thank you for choosing to volunteer for the Games. It's just incredible the number of people from our community that have reached out and that want to be involved in the USA Games. We cannot do this without you. It takes 12,000 volunteers to run the Games. It's 27,000 shifts, volunteer shifts to run the Games. I'm going to say it again. We cannot do this without you. It doesn't happen without you. So thank you so much for being here. This is, yes, thank you guys. Thank you. This is the largest ever USA Games in Special Olympics history. The largest ever. And it happens once every 4 years. This is the pinnacle event for North America, and we get to host it here in Orlando, which is amazing. Largest ever. We're going to be welcoming 5,500 athletes and coaches to Orlando. Huge, right? From 63 delegations. And a delegation is a Special Olympics program. For the first time ever, we're going to be welcoming people from the Caribbean to the USA Games. So just outstanding. We've also got more sports than we've ever played at any other USA Games. We've got surfing for the first time. We've got equestrian for the first time. So we are creating a legacy that'll go long after these games. We also, because we live in Orlando and we know what a great, incredible community we live in, we offer something that no other city offers. So for our athletes, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience to get the type of hospitality that we have here in Orlando. And with our friends at Walt Disney World, who are our hosts, and with our presenting partner, Jersey Mike's, we're able to offer that to our athletes. So Our athletes, when they're here, they're going to be staying on Walt Disney World property at a Walt Disney World resort. Their athlete village is going to be at a Walt Disney World resort. That's just the coolest. And then they also get to go to not one, but 2 parks while they're here for the week. I mean, once in a lifetime, incredible. We've also got more commitments and partnerships and people who are advocating for our athletes than we have had in the past. You may have seen in March, Jersey Mike's did a national campaign supporting our athletes, starring our athletes. You are going to see campaigns from Coca-Cola. We got Jersey Mike's is doing some more stuff. We've got Textron Aviation. We've got Walt Disney World is going to be helping to promote the games as well. So our athletes are going to be center stage. We also have 50 celebrity ambassadors who are committed to supporting the games too, and a number of these will be on site during the week. Very, very cool. Yes. So I'm hoping as well that you'll continue that kind of legacy and tradition and be advocating for our athletes. Talk about us on social media. Please, follow us on social media. Talk to your friends. Get your friends to come out, get your friends to volunteer, get your friends to come out and be in the stands. Ask your employer to let your team come out as a group and come into the stands. Our dream is that when our athletes are here, they look out and they just see people cheering for them, that those stands are filled the entire week. I'd like to leave you with one thing. Our athletes, the difference that you make in their life is something that they're going to remember long after the game. So they may not know your name and they may not remember your face, but they're going to remember that you helped them off the bus and how friendly you were. They're going to remember the smile that you gave them. They're going to remember the sound of your voice and you cheering from the stands. They're going to remember all of that. That makes an impact on their lives. So once again, from the local organizing committee here, we want to say thank you. Thank you for volunteering your time. Thank you for caring. It just means the world. Thank you.
Please welcome the host of the Special Olympics USA Games Orientation, Jay Pica.
Hello. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. We want to have some energy. Hello. All right, I can feel it. Well, good morning. It's great to see everybody. My name is Jay, and I'm going to be your host for this morning's session. Like you, I'm going to be a volunteer. And I don't know about you all, but y'all excited to be here? Are you excited to represent Orlando? That's right, that's right. So if you've come from afar, you're here locally, we are so excited to have you here to cheer on the athletes, to support the local area. So today we've got a lot of things to cover for our orientation, and I will tell you right now that it is going to be fun. We're going to have you entertained. You're going to look at your watches and go, is it time to go already? Well, yeah, because we've got the games in only a few weeks, right? Exactly, right? So as mentioned, we've got a lot of things to cover today. We're excited that you're here. We're excited to have you all on board. But I really do want to take a moment here for you all to get really excited, to give this next person on this stage a huge round of applause, because I want to introduce to you the Director of Operations, Miss Jeannie Ford.
Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, we have been waiting to see you all. How many of you were at the sorting days? There you go. So We had to cancel some of the volunteer sessions because you all just nailed it. You zipped right through sorting all of those gift bags. So all of you who weren't there, thank the people who sorted your bags for you. So thank you very much. So nothing is as strong as the heart of a volunteer, and you all have shown it. We thank you for your patience in registering with us, in signing waivers, in preparing and sending you information. You have been absolutely wonderful, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart that every single one of you are part of our family. We could not do this event without you. And one of the best legacies we're going to have is the relationships that we all build together amongst us as a family of volunteers, and as well as with the athletes and the families, because when you walk away from here, we're all going to be better for everyone in this room and everyone we encounter. So thank you very much. We know it's going to be a little warm. We know we may have a little what I like to call liquid sunshine here in Florida. But you have a heart, and it's strong. And we know that together we're going to be able to get through this. If you don't have an answer to a question, that's okay. You can ask your leader, and we'll find the answer for you. But together, we are going to shine as one.
Woo-hoo.
So, I have the dubious honor of talking about the Games app, and those of you who know me know that technology isn't my strength. But if I can use the Games app, so can you. This is an incredible introduction. This has never been done before for the Games, and unfortunately, the person who led the charge on this, our Chief Information Officer, Lonnie Snyder, could not be with us today. But can we all give Lonnie a round of applause? So the Games app, if you haven't already downloaded it, please do so, because it's going to be important for you to be able to answer a lot of the questions you need to help our guests and our athletes. And it's also going to have the information you need to know how to get to the venues, et cetera. So you can look up your schedule. I know some of you were experiencing a little bit of a challenge where it was telling you that your start time for your schedule is an hour earlier or more. We've got that fixed. It was an interface situation, but it's all fixed now. So make sure you check the Games app for your schedule. Everything you need, maps, hotel information. Also, if you want to learn about the Healthy Athletes Program, which is a health screening program, we're going to provide more than 12,000 screenings for our athletes while they're here. We'll all be on there. The other thing you want to be able to do is you want to self-check-in, and in fact, we need you to self-check-in. So we're really asking all of our volunteers to use the app to self-check-in, and what you're going to end up doing is under the main menu, you just click on My Shifts, then you click on Check-in, and it's only available 1 hour before your shift that you can check in. But if you do that, you don't have to wait in line at a check-in table, and it'll tell you where you need to report. So you actually are in control of your own check-in and your own destiny, and we encourage you to do it. If I can also ask, please, especially on that first day, make sure for your first shift that you do check in when your time says in your schedule. It allows us time to tell you what we need to tell you, give you the information you need to get you to your location, because every time you report to a shift, you're going to be given instructions prior to starting your shift. We want you to be empowered and knowledgeable about what you're doing so that you feel like you're getting the job done, and we need that time to make sure we have to prep you. So make sure that you use the Games app to study up as well as check in, and that'll buy you more time. I think that's it for me. Thank you all once again. We appreciate you very much. Thank you.
So before you go, Jeannie, hold on. We've been planning this thing for like 4 or 5 years, right?
Not me personally, but the team. Yeah.
Well, the team has been, right? And one of the things you have consistently asked, and I think that we all are going to really step up, is that create that world-class experience, right?
Absolutely, yes.
I personally, Michelle, and I really just want to thank you for the tireless effort that you've put in, the sleepless nights, the late dog walks, the brainstorming sessions. We're going to make you proud. We're going to make her proud, right?
Thank you, guys. If I can tell you, it's been a team effort. There are a lot of people. Every single member of this games team has put their heart and soul into it. They were all here today helping. They've been here for everything. And I want to let you know, too, that Michelle and Jay have put in over a year in putting together the online training that you all took, as well as today's program. So thank you to you.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Jeannie, thank you. Whew. Yeah, if that's why my voice sounds familiar, you may have already heard me. Hopefully you've all done your online training, right? Okay, I'll take it. Awesome. All right, so we have got, we've got a lot of venues this year. You heard Amy kind of mention that this is going to be one of the biggest ever. And we've got a lot of venues that are going to be in play for our Special Olympic athletes this year. And so we really wanted to give you an opportunity to kind of give a little overview of one of the biggest venues that we have here, and that is at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. So please, it's a great honor to introduce the Senior Vice President of Sports, Ms. Megan McLean.
Thank you, Jay. Good morning, everyone. As Jay mentioned, I'm Megan McLean, and I oversee sports for the Games as a whole. And I know I see a lot of familiar faces out here from all the volunteers, people who have volunteered for Special Olympics Florida before. But I kind of just want to start with what you can expect. I think I'm going the wrong way. There we go. What you can expect from a Special Olympics Games. If this is your first USA Games or your first experience volunteering for Special Olympics at all, just kind of give you a little bit of context. But it's important to understand that these athletes that will attend in just a few weeks have been training for at least a year for this experience. Some of them several years for the opportunity to come to this once-in-a-lifetime competition experience at the USA Games. Athletes attend as a part of their state delegation, so they're not coming here necessarily with their families, but as a team from their state or from our Caribbean programs. And they'll be chaperoned by coaches and other support staff. So there'll be at least one chaperone for every 4 athletes, and in some cases that ratio is also even more chaperones for the athletes. Special Olympics offers competition opportunities to all ability levels. So at these games, you're not just going to see the fastest and the strongest, but you're going to see the fastest and the strongest within their ability level. So they're grouped for competition by that ability with the idea that everybody has an opportunity to win. With that said, not everybody will go home with a gold medal. We place 1st through 8th, and we have participation ribbons in case someone in any event is disqualified. So it's a very, very competitive atmosphere. That's important to know. And the athletes are prepared for that, and their families are prepared for that. I just kind of want to give a little bit of context about the population that we serve to dispel any misconceptions that there might be. But the qualifying factor for an athlete to participate in Special Olympics as an athlete is that they have an intellectual disability. So what this screen shows is an array of developmental delays and disabilities, and the blue box represents intellectual disabilities. So you'll see some of our athletes may have autism. Everybody with autism does not have an intellectual disability. Some of our athletes will have Down syndrome because people with Down syndrome do have an intellectual disability. So that's the population that we are serving. We also have unified partners. So if you're not familiar with unified sports, that's competition where we pair an athlete with intellectual disabilities on teams to play against other athletes and unified partners. Unified partners do not have an intellectual disability. So that's a lot of what you'll see on the competition fields and courts in just a few weeks. I have that wrong button. There we go. A little bit of communication and how to communicate with our athletes. Speak directly to the athlete. Sometimes there's a tendency to talk to the coach or to talk to the chaperone that's with the athlete, but we should talk directly to our athletes and show them that respect. Speak in an age-appropriate manner and be cognizant of your nonverbal communication. A lot of our athletes are a little bit more perceptive of nonverbal communication because they may have limitations with some of their other senses. And using simplified language is really helpful. And if you see something that's concerning with an athlete or an athlete needs something that you're not able to support, you can just connect with one of the leaders in your areas. All of our leadership volunteers have a lot of experience with Special Olympics and will be able to support in all those situations. And as Jay said, this is the sort of the hub of competition for the games. We're spread out across 10 sport venues in Central Florida, but Wide World of Sports is that main venue. And on this map, what you'll see is how we're spread out across the complex. It's a 230-acre complex, and we're spread out using a lot of that space. You'll see the volunteer tent that's out in the touchdown parking lot, and we stretch all the way back to the track and field complex and over to softball. The orange boxes show where our sports are taking place. The blue are special events. So out on Field 20, we'll have a fan zone, which is going to be a really exciting place for a lot of our partners to activate and have interactive experiences for athletes, spectators, their families. In the State Farm Fieldhouse, we'll have Healthy Athletes, which was mentioned earlier. Special Olympics is actually the largest health provider for people with intellectual disabilities. So our athletes will be able to come here, see doctors, get glasses on site if they need them, get a referral to get hearing aids if they need them, get shoes, make sure their shoes are properly fitting. And the whole idea in that is a healthy athlete is a better athlete. So they're able to do all of that on site. So as you can see, this is going to be an incredible experience for the athletes. When you compare this to a college campus, these are some of the best, most state-of-the-art venues that our athletes could compete at. In fact, the 2020 NBA Finals were played right in the building that we are in. So our athletes are competing in a venue that LeBron James won a championship in. So we're really proud of that. We're excited to have you help execute all of the events and to be here with us at Wide World of Sports today. Thank you.
All right. Venues are going to be amazing, and they're cool, right? You know who's just a little cooler? Our athletes. Right? Yeah, the venues are cool, but our athletes are even cooler. And now I would love to introduce to you 3 of our Special Olympics athletes. So let's give it up for Ryan, Matt, and Donnie. How you doing? All right, Ryan, how you doing?
Good, how about you?
Awesome, very, very cool. All right, so Ryan, what sport are you going to be participating in?
Swimming.
Swim? I see you've already got some fans here, that's great. What events have you been participating in the summer? What are you going to be doing this summer?
50 free, 50 back, and 50 relay.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, how long have you been doing these Olympics?
18 years.
18 years. What do you enjoy most about being part of the Special Olympics?
I like to get to know athletes that see if they can beat them, sorry.
That's awesome. I know you're going to do well. I know you're going to do well, Ryan. So excellent. Excellent. You got that? All right, cool. Thank you.
Helper.
All right, yeah, Michelle.
The helper.
Right. All right, so Matt. Give it up for Matt. Yeah, awesome. All right, so Matt, what are you going to be participating in the games?
Unified basketball 5-on-5.
Woo, yeah. You got a cool team name. What's your team name?
It's called the Renegades.
There you go. All right. So what do you hope to accomplish this year?
I want to win gold and get better overall.
I love it. How has, and we were talking about this before, but how does participating in the games impact you?
Learn new skills, friendships, get better overall, learn from others.
Yeah, very good. Matt, I know you're going to do amazing, so good luck. Good luck. Donnie, how are we doing down there?
Pretty good.
So what sport?
Golf.
What sport? Golf?
Golf.
So if I yell 4 right now, you know what to do, right?
Yep.
4? 4. Right? Awesome.
All right.
Hands up. So what do you enjoy most about competing in these Special Olympics?
The competition and the experience to get to know other friends and
I also work at 22 USA Games.
Yeah, so you're also a volunteer here. Wearing several hats, right? We've got an audience full of volunteers. What can the volunteers do for you to kind of help make these games amazing?
Please answer my questions and cheer me on.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, you guys are going to do amazing. I wish you the best of luck for your competition. All right, so one more time. Ryan, Matt, and Donnie. Good. Woo. I think they've already got some fans. What do you think? Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so I kind of joked around, but by now you've hopefully at least introduced yourself to some of our online training, right? And if you haven't, just kind of cheer along and act like you have, because it'll be really great, right? So hopefully you have. If you haven't, it's okay, there's still time, right? We still got a couple more weeks for the games. But what we want to do, again, we really want to emphasize certain behaviors that we want all of our volunteers to display while we're here at the games supporting the athletes. Remember, you heard Jeannie say it, we want to shine as one, right? Absolutely. So in your training, we introduced 3 stars, and these 3 stars are truly behaviors that we want to have demonstrated for each and every volunteer and in any situation that might come up, right? And so these 3 stars, we kind of call them the star power, right? The first star is creating a safe and sustainable environment. Our second star is to welcome and respect everyone. And our third star is to demonstrate pride, right? So pretty easy, right? Right. But you know what? We want to kind of embellish a little bit on these this morning, just so that way here you understand a little bit better, just as much as everybody, on how to do this. So our very first star, it should be no surprise, it's safety. Right? Safety is going to be our, creating that safe environment and a sustainable environment for the, for our athletes and for our games is our number one priority, right? And so, really, in order for me to really give you some safety information and to talk about safety, I want to introduce a really close friend of mine. Can y'all give it up for Safety Sam?
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for safely getting in here today. Jay, how are you? It's great to be here.
Sam, I haven't seen you in like a few minutes. It's great to see you.
It's been a while. Yeah. I've missed you terribly. And by the way, Jay, I just wanted, isn't he doing a great job? You seem like a terrific guy and everything, Jay, but really you're a walking hazard. Your shoe is a bit untied down there. That's a problem. And then there's also a spilled water bottle over there. That's a safety hazard. Could be a liquid spill of some sort. Why don't you take care of that. Thank you very, very much. There it is.
My water bottle.
We'll come back to that. Listen, slips, trips, falls, the leading cause of injury. Now here's the great thing. All of those things, 100% preventable. All right, what we want to do is we want to scan an area that we're working in, scan ourselves and our area, and try to find any safety issues that you may run into. If there is debris on the ground, pick it up. Simple enough, right? Sure. If there was water in the walkway, clean it up or put up a sign or perhaps redirect traffic in some way. If there is something blocking a walkway, move it. And also, if you see somebody doing something unsafe, coach them. Mm-hmm. Coach them in how to do it in a safer manner. I mean, we're all here to keep each other safe because we care about each other.
Yeah, those are great reminders, right?
Thank you.
Slips, trips, and falls, we want to avoid them for everybody,
Avoid
right?
slips, trips, and falls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What else should we be thinking about during our games?
Well, let me ask you a question, Jay, see if you can redeem yourself at all. When's the last time you had some water or put on some sunscreen?
Well, I've had a couple of sips today, couple of drops, couple of cups today.
Couple of sips.
Well, yeah, it's early. It's early.
Jay.
Yeah.
Sweet, guileless Jay. Okay. Do you know that you have to have a cup of water every 15 or 20 minutes to stay properly hydrated? Also, wear loose-fitting clothing. That'll help keep you cool. And wear a hat. It's not just for aesthetics, though I know I look good. It will also help keep you cool. And as far as sunscreen is involved, we're in Florida, in case you didn't know, and you have to reapply it every 2 hours, Jay. Very, very nice. Heat sickness can come on quickly, folks. Symptoms of that can include fatigue, dizziness, headache, any of these things. So if you're experiencing any of those symptoms or someone presents themselves to you with those symptoms, seek medical attention.
Yeah, great reminders. All right, so I got to drink more water.
Yes, always.
Right.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Yes, all right, hydrate. Speaking of water,
Yeah.
it does rain in the afternoon here, right? So I've been living here in Florida for well over 25 years.
Yes.
We happen to have afternoon rainstorms sometime. What do we do if there's severe weather in the area?
Here's the bottom line. Jay's right. It's going to rain. All right? Count on it. It's going to rain. And we may have severe weather as well. Here's what you should do. Check the weather forecast every day so that you're prepared for what's going to happen. Now, we have our teams working in conjunction with weather professionals who will have up-to-date reports, and they'll also have a plan in case we do have severe weather. Now, some of the things that you may run into is you may have to postpone or delay an event. You may actually have to move people to a safer area in the case of lightning or something like that. Keep in touch with your leaders. And say, if you're out somewhere and there's lightning and high winds and you haven't heard anything, reach out yourself to your leaders. The bottom line is, check the forecast, make sure you're prepared for the day, talk to your leaders, and be prepared to make changes on the fly.
Yeah, no, that's great advice. Hey, Sam, I was wondering if, since there's a couple things you've pointed out to me.
Couple?
Couple.
Number.
Couple.
Several.
Small.
Yeah,
couple.
you're doing really well.
Okay,
bro.
thank you.
All right.
I tell you what, since you're here, you want to do like a safety audit of
do
our
it.
area? Like, just think of it, like, what do we got going on here? It's like, this is like a volunteer station.
Yes.
How's that? Like, it's real,
It's,
right?
well.
What do you see?
Immediately, I see, problems and opportunities. Absolutely.
All right.
Take this woman right here.
Don't know who she is.
No credentials, right?
Right.
Wandering around in an area she shouldn't be in. If you see something, say something. Now, she's probably just someone who's lost.
Well, we
should probably find out.
We should probably find out, right?
Let's do
okay.
that. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
My gosh, you scared me.
I'm so sorry. That was not my intention. Can I help you?
I'm actually lost.
Oh, well.
I have a neighbor who is an athlete
Very
and
nice.
competing.
Okay.
And I don't know where to find him.
All right. Well, what event is the athlete competing in, your neighbor?
Basketball.
Basketball. Easy enough. You want to go out right here through that archway.
Right there.
Take a left. Walk through the doors into the outdoors. Take a right, and it is your next arena up on the hill.
The next arena.
Next arena down.
You've been very helpful.
Thank you very much.
It's true what they say. You shine as one.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's getting
Thank you. Good luck to your neighbor.
He's adorable, isn't he?
Now, she was just lost. That's great. But if she'd start acting oddly, if she'd been evasive in her answers, if you saw her checking locked doors, and perhaps anything that would set you off to believe it was something beyond that, that's when you want to call security. All right? And if you were off-put by her mannerisms so much that you weren't comfortable actually approaching her, then just call security and let them take care of that.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. Great call out. All right, so we're good, right?
No, Jay.
Oh, what now? What?
Unattended bag, Jay. Does anybody know whose bag this is?
Whose bag is that?
Does anyone know? Do we know? We don't know whose bag this is at all, right? All right, good. You know what we do? We call security, call the authorities, and have them check this out. Now, most likely, this is just a bag that one of the athletes or spectators has just left, and it is just a lost bag. But we don't know. There may be something that the authorities need to take care of. So you're definitely going to want to do that. Don't approach the bag yourself.
Is that a blue bag?
It is a blue bag, Jay.
That might be mine. Does it have a Jersey's Mike's sub in it? Because that's my lunch. Because as a good volunteer, I'm making sure that I'm bringing my lunch. So is it having?
Your bag, Jay.
Hi. Thanks.
Why don't we just get that back to you?
Thank you. I want my sub.
No, probably not now, I would think. Yeah,
Well, yeah,
maybe
right.
hold on to that for
Thank you.
after the presentation. Nice.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it is absolutely mine.
Whoa!
Yes. What?
Look at this cord. Slips, trips, and falls, Jay. Slip, trips, and falls. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better take care of that.
Yep. Yeah, we don't want anybody to trip and fall.
All
on it.
right,
Thank
very
you.
good, very good.
Hi there.
Yeah.
I'm Safety Sam.
Sammy.
Yeah.
How are you, Sammy?
I'm doing well, and
Nice
you
to
are?
see you. My name is Barry, and I'm a volunteer here, and I'm very, very excited to get all the supplies to the people what they need for a very safe and fun event, Sammy. So I'll be seeing you.
Well, thank you. Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
If we could just use you for a moment, you could do something really, really helpful.
What do you need?
You could demonstrate to all these good folks the proper way to pick up boxes.
Proper way to pick up a box. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you do. Everyone out there, all right, if you looked at your online training, you know you face the box. You face it, you use your legs, you bend your knees, you don't bend your back, and you pick it up just like that. All right? I'll do it again. You face the box.
Face the box.
You use your knees, very nice, and legs, thank you. Both answers are correct. You bend, you pick up the box, and that's it. Now, if it's a little heavy, if you think it's too heavy, which of course this isn't, this is just a box, this is just a prop, there's nothing in it. If you think it might be too heavy for you, you go to your leader there, all right?
Absolutely.
All right, Sammy, you go to the, all that's in the online training. All right.
It's well, no, hey Barry, don't rush off.
What?
If you don't mind, I have well, something else you could help us with.
You want something else?
Yes.
All right.
I do. It's not too much to ask.
No, not at all.
All right. I would like you to talk to folks about using a hand cart like this,
All right.
or perhaps even a golf cart.
All right. Two things you want me to talk about. All right. So the hand cart, ladies and gentlemen, you want to make sure it's a balanced load. Okay. You want to. We'll be seeing you, sir, in just a second. Make sure it's a balanced load. Make sure the heaviest items are on the bottom. All right, and walk very slowly. Use your legs. All right. Now with a golf cart, it's a little bit different. You got to be an authorized user, at least 16 years of age. Follow all the traffic rules as you would driving a normal vehicle. All right. So if there's seat belts in there, you want to use those. You want to avoid pedestrians at all costs. Obviously, give them the right of way. You want to make sure that you take all the approved roads. You want to put your hands and your legs and your arms and your feet inside the vehicle at all times. You want to slow down when you get to a curve, and you want to look behind you if you're backing up. All right, now you can find all of this in your online training, but if you still have a question, what do? Very nice, very nice. Gold star for you down there. All right, that's it.
Let's
I'm
hear
out
it
of
for
here.
Barry. Really well done, Barry.
Sammy,
thank you
thank you
so
very much, Sammy.
Greatly appreciate
All
your
right,
help.
Jay.
Whoa.
Good to see you.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
We've got a problem here.
Oh, boy. Here we
She
go.
does not look like she's feeling well. Let's check in here. Hello, ma'am. What's going on?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a little lightheaded.
Now, this could be something serious. What is your name?
Gemma May.
Gemma May.
Yeah.
All right, Gemma May. Other than dizziness, lightheadedness, are you feeling any other symptoms?
A little blurred vision. I'll be all right. I'm
Yeah,
okay.
a little blurred vision. Well, listen, that might not be too serious, but do you mind if we escort you to health services, to the medical center?
You don't have to.
No.
but I'm in trouble.
I insist. Is that all right?
It's okay.
All right. Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
You could help out here.
Well, I got to.
You know what? You can wait on that. This is more important.
All right.
Could you escort this young lady to medical services?
All right, young lady. What's your name again?
Gemma May.
Gemma May. All right, come with me.
Hello.
Hello, Gemma May.
All of a sudden, I'm feeling so much better.
She's doing quite well now, suddenly. I'm not.
Right.
Not sure that's going to happen every time, but
We are in the land of magic.
one can wish.
Wow, Sam, there's like a lot of stuff going on in our scenario here.
Well,
There's-
listen, we're going to have thousands of people. You'll have athletes, volunteers, spectators. So we really, really want to care for others, stay alert, and take action.
Yeah. Anything else that you can think of? That we
Well, in the unlikely event that you
All
find...
right. We have an update now with Gemma May. She's feeling fine. She's feeling very fine, as a matter of fact, and it was very very minor incident. So you take the minor things there, the small injuries, a scratch, a bruise. If you're feeling a little dizzy, that's the first aid station, right? If it's a little bit more serious, you got your chest pains, you're going in and out of consciousness at any given time, there's traumatic injuries to you that require an emergency. What do you do at that point in time? All right. That was sort of a delayed reaction, but that's okay. Kind of a satellite delay there. 911 is what you want. That's the update for Gemma May. And let me take this out of here.
Barry?
Can I go now? Am I able to go now?
Yeoman's work out of you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Right.
Barry,
Thank you very much,
volunteer.
Our volunteer.
I appreciate that. Thank you all.
Going
You were all
above
very
and
sweet.
beyond.
Way above and beyond.
Now, once again, as I was saying, if you find yourselves in a situation with imminent danger, and imminent danger would mean a situation where someone could be severely injured, where illness could occur, or possibly even death, that is when you want to call 911. Immediately call 911 in an imminent danger situation. That could be an explosion, a tornado, anything like that, when people's bodily or private property or anything can be destroyed, you want to call 911. Get in touch with those folks.
That's good. That's good. Hey, one final question.
Yes.
In what type of a situation would a volunteer call their leader?
Great question. You want to keep in contact with your leaders across the board. That's very, very important. But definitely get in contact with your leaders immediately. If you have a situation like an athlete that's lost or a missing athlete, perhaps an athlete that needs additional assistance. As we saw down here with the suspicious person. If you see a suspicious person or a suspicious vehicle, suspicious, difficult word for me at this point, apparently.
It's early.
There's always one. That's when you definitely want to get in touch with your leader. Communication, very, very important for safety.
Yeah, no, very good. You know, I'm going to take your words to my heart and making sure that if I see something, I'm going to take action.
I trust you.
Absolutely. All right, Sam, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
It's
Give it
been
up,
great.
Safety Sam.
Stay safe, everybody. Enjoy the world-class games.
Boom. Hey, one final note. Yep.
Something else for you here. It's all about sustainability. Safe and sustainable environment right there, Jay.
You are correct.
We're going to remind everyone, this is a recycling bin here, and what can you recycle? You can recycle paper. You can recycle cardboard, all right? You can also recycle the plastic bottles. If you have a reusable bottle, anyone with a reusable bottle here, do not throw that away. Do not throw that away. That stays, all right? And also, if you want to reduce your carbon footprint, you'd like to carpool a bit. Who carpooled here today? 7 people, all right.
8. I'm right.
All right, very nice. Oh, and by the way, Jay, I want to mention this too. When unexpected things happen, and they're going to, right? We're all volunteers. These are live events. You can plan and you can prepare as well you should, but every now and then, things are going to be different. There's going to be a curveball thrown your way. You know, I had no idea Gemma, May, and I would go off to a happily ever after life, but it happened. All right, so when you do, you got to roll with it a little bit, and you shine. Very nice. All right, Jay, I'm finally gone.
Barry, you're
Love
an
you too,
all-star.
Jay.
All-star. Thank you, Barry. Whew. Wow. All right. So we're feeling really good and safe, aren't we? I know I had some of my behaviors corrected. I'm thinking a little bit differently about it. So now I want to think a little bit more intentionally about our other 2 stars, right? Those other 2 stars are, welcoming and respecting everyone and demonstrating pride, right? And so when we think about those, we really want to bring those to life because that's what's going to make us a world-class experience, correct? Awesome. We want to be safe, but we also want to create that environment. So, you know what? I'm thinking instead of just kind of me talking, I tell you what, let's get a couple of volunteers to talk about it. So, I would love to introduce 2 volunteers who are siblings. Really, they're siblings. I would like to introduce Vicki and Vince. Come on up. Hello. Thanks for being here. Hey, folks, how we doing?
Good. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm so excited to have you up here. We got all these volunteers that you're going to inspire.
I see that. Hello.
Right, right. All right, so we just talked about safety.
Yes.
All right, so now we really need to think about how is it that we can create this welcoming and respecting environment. We're going to demonstrate pride in what we do, you know. So when we think about welcoming and respecting everybody, we really think about, you know, just going in and asking everybody questions. And, you know, we want to greet everybody, right? Eye contact and everything, right? And we really want to validate others. So what can you tell us about what you've learned about welcoming and respecting everyone?
Yeah, Jay, I'm so glad we're here for this one because I love this star. Now, our athletes have worked so hard to get to the games, and it's on us as volunteers to make sure they have an amazing experience. So I make a point to say hello to everyone. It says, I see you, and I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah. Vince?
Wait, was there training for this? What is all this, by the way?
It's
Is it
the 2022 Special Olympics, USA Games, 5,500 athletes, 14,000 media coaches worldwide,
Got it.
national television.
On it. Say no more. Say no more.
Good. Okay.
Seems like we should say more.
Probably need to elaborate a little bit more.
Yeah, so Jay, I like to ask questions to get to know people, and I don't wait for them to come to me. I go to them. So, how's your day? Are you ready for the games? Everyone's going to be getting ready, and some people may need a little extra attention or assistance from us volunteers, and I'm happy to supply that. It makes me feel great to be able to help, you know?
Yeah. So Vince, what kind of... Vince? Hi.
Yeah,
Over here.
Vince, hi.
What kind of questions would you ask a volunteer or
Me?
an athlete? Yeah.
Where are the bathrooms? Maybe would be a good one, I think. Something along those lines. Sounds pretty good. One sec. Just gotta take a, that's good, yes. Oh yeah. Those are gonna be good. Couple selfies. Gotta keep my social media presence.
Okay.
Why don't I jump in here?
Come on,
Absolutely. So some other questions you might want to ask are, where are you from? Are you drinking enough water? May I help you in any way? I also want to make sure that I'm giving the athletes my full attention. If they come to me with a question or a concern.
No, I can talk. It's fine.
But full attention.
Sorry. Okay, I'll call you back.
So if anyone comes to me with a question, I look them in the eye and I give them the attention they deserve. I want to make sure that I'm treating everyone with respect and dignity the entire time.
Yeah.
Including Vince.
Yeah, we actually had the opportunity to talk to a lot of athletes coming into this, right? So we want to make sure that we're representing. And one of the things that they did tell us was stay off your phone. But they also wanted to make sure that, it's just simple things like see me, greet me, get answers to my questions, and certainly respect me. Yes. Those are the really big asks of our athletes to our volunteers, right? Yeah. So, Vicki, we also learned about demonstrating pride.
Yes.
Right? So what have you learned so far about that?
Yes, absolutely. What we mean by demonstrating pride in the games is this feeling of joy and fulfillment from being a part of such an amazing event like this. This is where athletes can make friends, create memories, and build confidence while they train and compete. So to me, demonstrating pride is arriving on time and in complete, full, neat uniform. It also means doing my best every day to make sure that the athletes and everyone have an amazing experience, whether it's raining or hot, which I believe Safety Sam indicated were our two options for weather. I also want to learn as much as I can about my venue and the games in general by using the app, for example, so that I can be of service to other people. Our athletes work so hard. I want to work hard for them. So, it gives me a lot of pride to be a part of the games. And when I wear my volunteer shirt, I know I represent Special Olympics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's great. So you two are siblings. Hey, Vince, I would like for you to actually introduce yourself to two brothers who are going to be competing in the games, Ryan and Matt.
Oh, hi. Hi. I'm Vince.
Hi, Vince.
By the way, it's great to meet you folks.
You too.
Oh, I'd like to help. I'm sorry about that. What events are you competing in?
50 free 50 back and a 400 relay.
Oh, well, and what are you competing in?
5-on-5 unified basketball.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that sounds amazing. I'm going to be rooting for you folks, and I'd love to help. So, good luck. Good luck in your events.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was great to meet you.
Yeah, it sounds like you got some fans. Good.
Well, you know, I think I get it now. I think I'd like to help. I want to just go over a few things. So smile, welcome, ask questions, engage, and yeah, neat and tidy uniform. That's right.
Yeah, that would be.
Sorry about that.
Be helpful.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna download the app. I think I haven't done that.
Great idea.
Quite
Great
yet.
idea, Vince.
Oh yeah, take this. And you know what? I was thinking about making this and converting this into like a muscle shirt.
No,
something
no,
like
no,
that.
no.
I've got a good tan going.
No.
Is that a hard no, or is that?
No, that's a hard.
I thought she might have said
I feel like
yes.
we're pretty clear.
No. So I put.
alterations
Okay.
Want
to the
to see
shirt.
that.
No.
Okay.
Remember, you're representing
Fair
the
enough.
Special Olympics.
Yes.
Just okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
And put that phone to good use and use it for the Games app only. You're gonna do awesome.
You know, I think I might. Got a good chance.
Vince, I'm pretty proud of you, man. Nice work, pal. You've made a turnaround.
Kind of proud of myself, frankly.
You should be. Yeah. So I know you were a little hesitant. Feeling good?
Well, I was a little. Yeah, sure. I was hesitant before, but I think I just realized that I'm important to the success of the games here, and meeting these two athletes that kind of inspired me. And
yeah, they're inspiring.
I'd like to make a promise, actually. I promise to give the time in my life so that Special Olympics athletes can have the time of their lives.
Yeah, you know what? I like that idea. I like that idea. You know what? There's a couple of things that we can do to engage our athletes. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
We talked about star power, so.
Yeah, so the first way you can engage is get to know the athlete. So ask them, where are you from? How long did it take you to get here?
Yeah, ask the athletes about their Olympics experience. Like, are you having fun? Are you enjoying Florida? Have you met any friends while you're here?
Learn about their sports. What sport are you competing in today? How often do you train?
Mm-hmm. You can offer assistance. You can ask if they have any questions, if they need to find something, ask if they need any water.
Definitely, and you can cheer for the athletes. Have fun with this. Say, I'm rooting for you. Have so much fun competing today.
I love that. What great turnaround, energy. You had mentioned the pledge. I love that. I'm thinking that we should all
Let's all say the pledge.
Let's all say the pledge together. What do you say?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you say? Let's all say the pledge together. Here we go. Go ahead, lead us off.
I promise to give the
time in my life so that Special Olympics athletes can have the time of their lives.
What is understood needs to be awesome. I can feel the energy. I can feel the excitement. You all are going to do fantastic. Siblings right here, I'm telling you, it's great.
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
Thank you so much. We'll see you around at the games. We'll see you around at the games. All right. Vicki and Vince, ladies and gentlemen. Vicki and Vince. All right. Are we having some fun so far? All right. So I tell you what, I've been up here on this stage all morning. I'm going to come down here and, you know what? Can we do a game? Can we do a little bit of a fun game? Yeah, let's do a little bit of a game, shall we? All right, here we go. What we want to do, I tell you what, let's get some volunteers out here from the audience.
I like that idea there.
We got some up here. We got 5 volunteers. We're looking for 5 volunteers. You ready? All right, come on. Barry, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry.
There you go, everyone. Nice to see you. You're a star pupil. All right,
come on back over here. I tell you what, let's.
All right, let's line
bring
up
it
in
back
a
over
straight
here.
line, a little bit back here, so everyone can see. All right, so Barry, do we want to start this way, or we want to start over there? What do you want to do first?
Well, I tell you what, let's make this game really easy. It's going to be a game of true or false. All right, it's early on a morning. We want to make sure that it's going to be fun. So here's what I'm going to do. The contestants, it's going to be really simple. All right, you actually have a 50-50 shot of getting these all right. Right? I'm just saying I like those odds. Right? It's either true or false. See, I love that the audience comes with its own participation. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a question.
Very nice. Outstanding work.
You like that, right?
Yeah, the timing of the cue was perfect there.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a question. So Barry, you're cool. You got the mic. You can kind of get the answers. And
not a problem. I'll find out what their name is and where they're from. What's your name, young lady?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, and where are you from?
Orlando.
Orlando. That's probably going to be a common answer, I would think.
Probably right. Probably right.
So she's ready to go.
All right. Are you ready to go? Yes. All right. Our very first question is, should you add your volunteer shift to your calendar and make sure you pack essential items for your shift?
True.
True.
I believe that's correct.
Right. It is absolutely correct. Make sure that you are bringing those essential things like your ID, reusable water bottles, snacks. That's what I brought here, yes. Sunscreen, raincoat, anything, again, make sure that you're packing those essential things for your shift. I think it's great.
Right.
Number 2.
Step down here, young lady, if you don't mind. What's your name?
Rita.
Rita. And Rita, where are you from?
Orlando.
Orlando, yes.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. All right there, Jay, go ahead.
All right, this is another good one, all right? True or false, there are more shifts available for the games.
Yes, true.
True.
True is correct.
Absolutely right. Rita.
Woo. Yeah, tell your friends, your family, your Amazon driver that we've got shifts left to cover. We still have a couple weeks away, so we know there's still more time to make the arrangements. And in fact, let me just kind of read you this. We have a very important need for June 5th. Everybody know what June 5th is? Yeah, opening day, absolutely. So we've got a special opportunity to kind of help our athletes out, coaches and families, to attend the opening ceremonies at the Exploria Stadium. All right, let's see, you're going to be greeting the athletes, helping them board buses, host them. You get to see most of the events, which is great. Escort them to and from. And the special shift that day is going to be from 5:45 a.m. to 3 p.m. Who can we count on to sign up? I see a couple hands. All right. Remember, tell your friends, your family, your pet sitters, anybody, your Amazon drivers, whoever. We need folks for those days, right?
Well done.
All right.
All right, we'll continue to traverse this area. Come on down here. And what's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Very nice, Jonathan. Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 17.
17, so he is old enough to drive a golf cart, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
All right, Jonathan, where are you from?
Orlando.
Orlando, all right.
All right.
All right, go ahead there, Jay.
All right, Jonathan, true or false? We don't want to encourage this, but if you must cancel your shift due to an emergency, it is important that you let us know as soon as possible. True or false?
Let's see.
True. True is correct.
Correct. Jonathan.
Woo. Yeah, we want to make sure that we have as much notice so we get other volunteers to kind of help out, pitch in. We know life happens. Just let us know. You can do it through the app. It's really simple, really easy. But the more advanced notice we have, again, we're all here for the athletes, right? Yeah, so we want to make sure we got good coverage for the games. Perfect.
All right, so here we go.
All right. Hey, we're 3 for 3. I'm feeling it.
Go ahead. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex, where you from?
Small place called Orlando.
Orlando! Woo! All right, Jay, have at it.
All right, here we go. True or false? It is very, very important that we adhere to costume guidelines for each and every shift. That means wear your games issued hat, shirt, no jeans, no costume alterations. True or false?
I'm going to quote Han Solo on this one. It's true.
Oh, he's correct.
How about that?
4 for 4. I'm feeling like the training is paying off.
I do too. I feel like you've done a terrific job, and all these folks out here are ready to go
We
and are
ready.
committed and focused and looking forward to it.
All right.
Are we ready?
All right, this is it. This is going to be our last question of the day.
Please step forward. What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse, and do you happen to be from Orlando?
I do happen to be from Orlando.
All right, and You realize how high the stakes are with this?
No, it's not lost on me at all.
All right, because everyone has gotten it right, and now it's your... Wait a minute, hang on. Apparently, you're going to win something if you get this. Johnny, what are they winning? A new car? No, it's a 1962 Edsel.
All right.
All right.
It's what I've always wanted.
Can we have a drum roll? I don't know if we have a drum roll. Go ahead.
All right. Question. I mean, because if you don't get this right, we're going to have to start this all over again. Okay. All right. Well, no, I'm just saying. True or false? Safety is our #1 priority at the games. True or false?
I'd like to use a lifeline.
All right.
So, you can poll the crowd.
Poll the crowd.
True or false?
True or false? I'm going to go with true.
He's going to go with true.
He's going to go with true.
And the answer is true.
Yeah!
Yes! Oh, safety.
They listen to me!
I was feeling nervous for a moment, but we got it. 5 for 5.
5 for 5, Jay.
You know what? I think we're all winners here, so they all get an additional 3 shifts for volunteering. Oh my God, I don't know if I can sustain that, but that is emphatic energy. So once again, volunteers, thank you very much for playing True or False with Jay out here.
Nice job.
Awesome, thank you all very, very, very much. Awesome. You know what, there's a lot of excitement to be had, right? Yeah, go ahead and take your front row seats, it'd be great. You know what, there's a lot of things to be excited about. Agreed? There's a lot of passion that you're going to be bringing to the games. There's a lot of knowledge, a lot of things that you're going to be asked to do. And you know what? When we think about that excitement, it's not just about us up here telling you. There's a short clip here that we want to show just how much excitement there is from our celebrities and how this is going across the U.S. So let's check a look, see how exciting we are going to be.
You guys are going to the USA Games.
I am proud to be one of the ambassadors for the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games. The USA Games will be held in Orlando, Florida from June 5th through the 12th, 2022.
Special Olympics has really changed my life for the better.
We're going to be drawing nominations, and we're going to learn which of our Special Olympics Texas athletes will represent Team Texas at the USA Games in Orlando, Florida.
Athletes will compete in Orlando in the biggest USA Games yet.
And I want you to show them that this is how you do it when you get to Orlando.
Lion Rock Stars was selected to represent Tennessee delegation in the 2022 USA Games.
You have been chosen to represent the Louisiana delegation at the 2022 USA Games in Orlando, Florida.
Whose dream it is to go to the 2022 Games.
It makes my dream, it's already come true. I feel super grateful of it.
So who wants to go to Orlando?
Yeah!
Where are we going?
Disney World!
The flow is on the way to Orlando next June.
The moment that was mentioned, the first words I wanted to say was that I wanted to go home to my parents and yell, I'm going to Disney World.
And it's exciting, it's fun.
The Olympic Games in Orlando, June 5th through the 12th of 2022.
2022, here we come, right?
Woo! Can you feel it? We know it's a commitment. We know that there's going to be a lot. if you commit to a shift, please, please, please follow through and show up. Like I said, it is so important for our guests, our spectators, our families, and our athletes, right? So bring the passion, bring the excitement, bring that commitment to the Orlando Games, because as you can see, there's a lot of folks that are really looking forward to for us as volunteers to bring it all to life, right? And remember our rally cry, we shine as one, right? So if I say we shine as one. Absolutely, absolutely. Folks, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for everything that you are going to be doing, making those commitments, and just being here for the orientation. So what do you think? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So there's a part 2 of today where you're going to be able to get to understand a little bit more about what your first shift is going to look like. So if you are, I've just got a couple of quick directional for you. If you are going to be working your first shift in the sports, all right, we're going to ask you for you to stay right here in the center, all right? If you are going to be participating in the awards element, we're actually going to have you meet over on this side of our orientation room here. If you're with the food and beverage or any of the accommodations shifts, we're going to ask you that you meet over here, which will be over here on the stage left. And anybody else who maybe has not been in that category, we're going to ask for you to actually go back over into the room that's behind me where you picked up some of your swag, some of your shirts, and that way here you'll be able to get some more information. So remember, sports, stay here in the center. We're going to have the awards over here on this side, and food and beverage and accommodations on this. Anybody else go into that back room? Thank you all very, very much. Enjoy the 2022 games.